Hello everyone, welcome to class 5 of the FastAPI course. In the last class, we learned how to use post method to send data in the request body, create a Pydantic model to validate input data, automatically handle errors using FastAPI and Pydantic. Let me show you the last class code. This is the code of our last class. The last class is our class 4. Today is class 5. So in class 4, in previous class, we learned how to use post method to send data in the request body, create a Pydantic model to validate input data, create a Pydantic model. This is the Pydantic model with name user. For what purpose? This Pydantic model is to validate input data which comes on this post method and automatically handle errors using FastAPI and Pydantic. Pydantic will automatically handle errors for the validation of data. So now we will learn how to validate data types, use optional fields not required, and default values when user don't send data. Let me revise my whole code of last class. From Pydantic, import model, base model, and here I create a model with name user which inherit from this class base model. If a user did not send any required field, that time FastAPI gave an error. We use this model in a post route. We use this model in a post route as you see, like this. So if you are new on this channel, don't forget to subscribe and like, and the whole classes videos uploaded in this playlist of FastAPI for complete beginner friendly course. So check out this and let's start today. As usual, I am going to create a new file with name class. So the topic is optional fields and default values in FastAPI. Today we are going to learn these optional fields and default values in FastAPI. So first of all, making a field optional in FastAPI, we have something typing. So I am going to import from typing import optional. After that I am going to import from Pydantic import base model, and here I am going to create my own model with name student which inherit from this base model. So here guys, email is an optional, not required. If users send it, Good, if not, no problem. FastAPI sets it to none by default. As you see here, we create a model with name student, and inside this our email field is an optional, and if user sends email, good, if not, no problem. FastAPI sets it to none by default. And if you want to add something, class name field of this student, and this is string, and I am going to assign some default value, grade 10th grade. So in this way you can set a default value like this. This is a default value. The class name is string. By default the class name is 10th grade. I hope this will make sense for you. And for email, this is an optional. If user not give this, no problem, FastAPI handle this. Now if user does not send class name as well as an email, there is no problem. If user not send email, then the email will be none. If user not send the class name, then the class name by default will be 10th grade. I hope you will understand this. So after that I am going to create my app. FastAPI, let me import. Let me quickly create a simple post route, and this will be register def register student, and I am passing student. The model name is student. And whenever this route will hit, whenever this route, when some request comes to this route, then this function will call. When this function will call, as you know, when function will call, the function will return something. So I am going to return the message student registered, and the name I am going to use student dot name, and roll number student dot roll number, and email student dot email. The next one is class name, and from student dot class name. So after creating this simple endpoint, now it's time to test this endpoint. So for that I am going to activate my virtual environment. My virtual environment name is venv. cd script activate. I activate my virtual environment. When my virtual environment is activated, as you see here, the green venv, this means our virtual environment is activated. Now we are working inside our virtual environment. So it's time to run our app. You go on. Our app name is class app reload. Let me hit this. Our app is running and I am getting something. Nobody leave. Maybe some database. The problem is solved. Our app is running now. Info started server process waiting for application startup. So our app is now running. Let me quit this. And guys, you have two options. Click on this. This will show you the browser. Inside browser in Firefox or Google, on this IP address and port you will see your app. Another way is copy this. Here I pasted. Not found. No route is found for this. We have talks. We have only one point, register. Click on this. Try it out. Inside this we have a string for name, roll number, email, string, class name is 10th grade by default. So I am going to pass only the roll number 4 and the name is Kamran. No email I am going to provide. Empty email and grade is 10th. Let me execute this. As you see, I am getting 200 means our request is successfully and we get a response. The response body comes student registered. The name is Kamran, roll number is 4, email is none and the class name is 10th grade. So if I clear this 10th grade here, no class name, no email, just the name and roll number. Let me execute this and I am getting 200 response, means our request successfully, and the response body is message student registered with name Kamran, roll number 4, email nothing, class name nothing. Let me undo this, and if I empty the name and not providing the roll number, let me provide roll number in string and name Hamza. Let me execute this. And guys, if I provide the name as integer, the data type of name which we define in our model is string data type and the for roll number is int. So we are providing the name as int and roll number as string. Let me execute this. Let me show you the response. 422 means error, unprocessable entity. Detail is type string type. On which field? Input is 3. We are providing input 3 and the type is accepting string type, but we are providing int. This is the beauty of FastAPI, how the Pydantic model automatically handle each and everything for user. No extra code for data validation. So let me Hamza again from int to string and 4 again. If I execute, show the response 200, student registered with name Hamza, roll number, email is nothing, and by default the class name is 10. So here comes benefit of so here question arises, what is the benefits of validation and defaults? Make your API more flexible, prevents errors from missing fields, allows clean and structured data. I hope this will make sense for you how to apply validation and defaults in FastAPI. If any doubt till now, please comment it. I am here to understand you. I am here to clear your each and every doubt problems. So guys, here you note one thing, the name and roll number are the required one. These are the required field. Email is an optional. If you not provide, no problem, by default none. And if you not provide any class name, by default this will 10th grade. So now it's time for the homework for class 5. Create a post route, add product. Model should have product name, this is required. Price is required. Description, this is an optional. In stock, default true. Return the response as a dictionary like product added. Product name is notebook and price is 200. Description is null. In stock true. I hope you will do this very easily. If any problem you face, let me comment it and send the solution of the homework in comment. Please guys, make sure this. So share with your friends, practice it. If any doubt, please comment it. Thanks for watching.